Leonard against Durant, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Diaw, the screen. It's Parker with the drive. Ginobili gets a wide open look. That doesn't go either by Ginobili. Here's Westbrook. And that.
Kevin, you obviously found.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business.
Back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, when he gets to the rim, I mean, you know he's going to score. That's just the way it is, and he's been getting there a lot so far today.
And, Steve, he's been operating at extremely close range. The D has to do a much better job of protecting the basket the rest of the way.
Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Jay out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Spurs trail by 15. Parker right side. And Ginobili now top of the key. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Cantor's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Kevin Durant with the slam. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Now here's Ginobili. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Duncan dishes to Leonard. 6 to shoot. At the elbow, it's Ginobili.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Durant at the elbow. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. The most important points they can get, he said, are points in transition. He told them to push it, create opportunities on the fast break. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Mills is checked in for Tony Parker. These teams were last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Thunder in 4th.
Yeah, wonderful passing team, and it was the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish.
And the Spurs with possession after Enes Kanter's miss. Duncan, the pass to Splitter. And Mills kicks to Green. He feeds it to Mills. Feet out, and he hits it.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Oklahoma City leading by 14. Jay, guarded by Green. No good from Jay.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
With that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Here's Mills after the made shot from Jay. And Mills kicks to Green. And Jay gets the whistle that time.
That's the way to work on D.
In for Kevin Durant.
All right, you're up.
Adams checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Diaw's checked in. Westbrook kicks to Lamb. Back to Westbrook. Trying to find Lamb, gets it to him. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists now tonight. Jay's checked in for Oklahoma City. Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
You look at Danny Green. Let's take a little bit closer look at his stats. Last season's stats for him. Last season, he averaged 11 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, when things get bogged down or clogged up inside, he can step in and open things up with his shot.
Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in.
24 seconds.
Here's Jay. No good on the quick three.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Pulls up on the elbow. Stolen by Anderson. From half court, the shot will not go. How about a look at today's State Farm Assistance game?
Yeah, let's do it. I love the way this play developed. I think this offense really thrives off of plays like that. Turned it into an easy basket.
On the court right now for the Spurs. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Anderson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Parker dishes to Leonard. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
And there's the pass to Jay. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Parker outside, and there's the feed to Leonard. Left side, Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Ginobili attacking. The shot, no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Jay. And Ginobili pulls it down.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Dishes to Duncan. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. From 13, and he gets it to go.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
For the Thunder, Cantor checked in for Adams. Comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dion Waiters. And San Antonio also making a switch. Splitters checked in for Anderson. Jay, he's covered by Ginobili. No good from Jay.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Here's Duncan, and it's good.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
The Thunder leading by 11. Passes it to Cantor. Westbrook against Parker. Pass to Jay. Launches it. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's now 20 points for Jay.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Ibaka against Duncan. Back to Leonard. Stolen by Durant. Westbrook drives in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 15. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Leonard the pass to Duncan. Leonard dishes to Duncan. 5 to shoot. Takes a shot at the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Jay, and he hits the jump shot. Jay's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movements.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. And before the huddle broke up, he mentioned playing active defense in transition, telling his guys to be very quick to get back when the ball changes hands. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
What a night so far for Leonard. He's got 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Spurs trail by 17. Here is Parker. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
No good from Jay.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. Durant kicks to Ibaka. Back to Durant. It's stolen by Duncan. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Parker. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Now here's Westbrook. Now the pass to Jay. Shoots it. Rebound San Antonio. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Passes to Jay. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Parker. Spurs trail by 11. And Ginobili, here we go, puts up the baby hook. Splitter dishes to Ginobili. So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. Both free throws good from Ginobili. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Jay. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Parker outside. He dishes it to Duncan. Knocks it loose. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Tony Parker grabs the miss.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
Pass to Jay for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Parker outside. Can't connect. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night.